Lucky bamboo, a beautiful plant. I've always been a fan. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Let me first say I am very gracious for the enthusiasm and support and the comments that you guys leave at this channel. We've got some lucky bamboo stalks. I got a pack of 30 stalks from Amazon. And there's mixed reviews on the internet that I've read regarding whether or not these can work in an aquarium setting. With all the free time we have right now with the coronavirus going, I figure this is as good a time as any to give this a shot, test the waters, no pun intended. I had these aquarium pots from a long time ago, never got around to opening them. Haven't even opened that box right there. So the idea is to take these and drill holes because you need drainage, very important for plants in any kind of setting, in an aquarium or outside aquarium. And I don't believe in shortcuts. I suppose you could do it without drilling holes and just do more maintenance and empty the contents every once in a while. But I believe in doing things the long way and the correct way. Otherwise, it ends up usually hurting you. So we've got our everything we need right here. And this is where they're going. There's plants already on the tank on the left. And I've noticed lower nitrates on that tank, on the 90 gallon compared to the 135. So I do have some proof here that I can back up that the nitrates definitely do go down measurably. Not a dramatic amount, but it helps. So, and if you're wondering right there, those are collective pitch helicopters. I mentioned that it's a good time for hobbies right now. A lot of us are out of work with the crisis. Those are very capable, exciting machines to fly. A lot better than a drone. They can do all kinds of stunts and things. Difficult to pilot though, takes time. But let's stick to the topic here. Got our drill here. If you don't own a drill, you can rent one. And if you're not comfortable using one, someone in your family probably is. So you can always ask Uncle Joe. So let's take a look at the results here after the first round of drilling. Did several small holes. Should be good for the root system there, these plants. And we'll move on to the other ones. By the way, I found this in one of my cabinets. I believe it's for reefs, for reef tanks, but you can use that for just about anything. It's a magnet on one side and a shelf on the other. Maybe we'll get around to doing that, some other kind of project with that. Went to a larger drill bit because it's just faster and better. I think it's going to work better. Get a few larger holes rather than small ones. And take a look at this. There's like a 3-tier triple decker here in that second box. A few of those. Didn't even know I had those. So it was a pleasant surprise. So it was nice when you find something that you like or wanted and you didn't even know that you had. Always love that feeling. So we're going to have some different size pots for these. So here are the stalks. We're getting ready to put them in. Got a little workstation here with the towels and the glove, and then I've got those ties from my garden because I don't like the look of that orange rubber band at the top. I want to replace it with those. And this right here is crazy glue, or not crazy glue, Loctite super glue gel. I'm a big fan of the gels because they're not runny and they're easier to place and you have more time to glue things a little bit better, a little bit neater to work with. Now, the plan is to put the lucky bamboo plants in the pots in here, and the plants need oxygen, so I got 2 air stones going in there. The pump had 2 ports, so I had to do 2. So that's ready to go. Water partially filled. That's where we're going to put them in a second. Power coming from there under the 135 gallon tank. So let's see how we did. I think they look pretty good. And there was a pleasant surprise here because the stalks fit exactly in those compartments. Everything fit perfectly. It was like having exact change. Nothing left over and everything went in nice and smooth. And I didn't need to use the zip ties even, or the cutter or the crazy glue, because the stalks, when you push them down, it was kind of like playing Tetris, getting the right number and the right ones and twisting them so they fit in there just right. So only the rubber band on the bottom remains. Everything else just fit nice and snug when I tucked everything down. So I guess that's why they call it lucky bamboo. I was lucky here. Everything was perfect. So that's what they look like right there in this stage. This is going to be part 1 of 3. Part 2, I'm going to put them in the tanks and I'm going to see how they look. And then in part 3, we're going to check on them in a few months to see if they actually are thriving underwater, because there's differing opinions on that. I'll see if I can make it work. Let's just give it some time and we'll see what happens. Thank you for viewing, thank you for subscribing, and I'll be back with more.